There's no doubt that OnlyFans has become not just a prominent part of social media, but the internet as a whole. To be very honest, if you are, well, amongst the living, there is little to no way you haven't heard of the word OnlyFans or stumbled upon a couple of people who promote their content on a regular basis. Now, some people who do OnlyFans aren't really as popular as others. And well, today I want to talk about not just someone who caused quite a stir doing OnlyFans, but what I really think is the major problem with the fact that OnlyFans continues to get the traction that it receives. For those of you who are living on the best parts of the internet and haven't had the sweet pleasure of knowing the names Lady Phillips and Bonnie Blue, I suggest you log off right now from this video to be able to keep not only your innocence, but your sanity, and also maybe your food in your stomach, because I'm about to go into not too much of an in-depth detail about these people, but well, just enough to be able to catch you on to speed about why these names are popular in specific. So, Lady Phillips is an OnlyFans model who I know little to nothing about, to be very honest, who started something that was absolutely ridiculous, to say the least, and decided out of the blue, randomly, to sleep with a total of 100 people. You heard me right, 100 people. She offered herself to an entire Call of Duty Battle Royale lobby for the sole purpose of just wanting clout and nothing else. And now, someone may ask, or you may ask, where does Bonnie Blue fall into all of this? She decides, out of the random blue, just as much as Lady Phillips did, to not double, not triple, not quadruple that number, but add 900 more people to the list and sleep with 1,000 men. She caught 1,000 bodies. I don't even think there are movies that have 1,000 characters. So that says a lot. Anyways, now, the sole purpose of them doing what they did was obviously for shock factor, right? They just want to be able to have people talk about them and cause a stir. And it's working, obviously, because right now I am speaking about them. But let's not forget the very fact that the major reason why they're getting any attention in the first place is not just because of what they do, but because there are people who are sick enough to want to see what they do. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go on this whole rant and say women don't have any kind of problem or any kind of flaw in this whatsoever. They do as well. But let's be honest with ourselves, the only reason why the likes of Lily Phillips or Bonnie Blue can constantly get coverage is because of the men who are constantly giving them not just that attention, but the money and resources they need to keep these things going. There is a big sexual epidemic going on right now. People are constantly trying to feed themselves with nothing but corn, and in every angle and almost every social media platform you turn to, even YouTube, there's always someone or something promoting an ad or promoting a service or promoting a product that's just going to strike you straight back to corn. And unfortunately, we're living in a very hypersexual society, and the people at the forefront who are promoting this hypersexuality is men. And the people who are even letting it continuously bloom and see the light of day is men. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Do women have a hand in all of this? Of course they do. It's kind of like a 50-50 thing. But at the same time, you don't really expect someone to keep making candy if no one is buying the candy that you're making. It's the same way people would obviously not continuously keep coming to OnlyFans if there weren't horny dudes staring at your computer waiting for another model to come out of the ashes so that they can spend their $5 they could use to do anything else and then pay for someone's OnlyFans just to see the same thing over and over again, but just a different person with a different body type. People are becoming way too comfortable with this type of things, especially due to the very fact that every single person is hopping on this OnlyFans trend. Because at some point in time, you have to admit, it's literally becoming a freaking trend. And at the forefront of the entire trend is the people promoting it, and it just falls back to the dudes who want to jerk off and just feed their sexual fantasies to a woman that is gonna make millions of dollars off of the very fact that they are not smart enough to realize they shouldn't be doing the things that they do. If you think I'm just over exaggerating and I'm just blowing things out of proportion, take a look at a clip from Lily Phillips' documentary when she was talking about how people were sending her applications to be part of the 100 men that slept with her.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Where the guys have messaged him. Right,
Absolutely disgusting. This isn't even about the very fact that people will still pay for watching the video that she did these things. There are literally guys at the forefront trying to be part of the 100 who sleep with a random chick, not even knowing the other dudes if they have STDs or not.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's insane. How bad or how down bad are you that you will do something so stupid, shameful, putrid, disgusting, animalistic, and straight up bonkers just because you want to be able to sleep with someone? Bruh. I find it genuinely insane that something like this isn't even like spat on more. I really think that there should be some type of, I don't know, public punishment, strip them naked on the streets, I don't know, do something, because I don't really understand how something like this is happening in our society right now, and everyone is just looking at it like something happening on another day, and just looking at it like, oh, it's one of those days with another thing and another adventure. It's like, this should not be normal. Bruh. I'm an advocate of I'll live my life, and if it doesn't really affect me, then there isn't much I can say to it. But at the same time, come on, it's getting bad. It's getting really bad, honestly. It's getting really bad. And we blame the models doing these things. Obviously, yes, because most of them even try their very best to cater to a young audience. I don't know how young, but I've heard rumors and seen content that has been directed towards younger people. So yeah, they do have a whole role to play in this whole thing. But let's be honest with ourselves, man. If they didn't have customers in the first place, they wouldn't even keep doing what they're doing. And the only reason why they keep going for things like this that initiate shock factor and just make people go, oh my God, why would they do that? Is the very fact that they know if they attract attention, people will come. If you ignore them, they wouldn't keep doing stuff like this. Or at the very least, they'll just keep trying to get themselves out there, to cause someone to look their direction, cause someone to look their way, and be like, okay, I'm going to go there now. And unless you stop giving them that attention and you stop paying them your hard-earned freaking money, then I really don't see any of this stopping anytime soon, to be very honest. And as disappointing as it is, it's the truth.